Welcome everybody. We have a large trough overhead, and that's leading to some convection outside, a few showers and thunderstorms. And we see these cumulus clouds building up over Jackson Hole. And here's a look at satellite and radar a little bit earlier today. And you can kind of see this counterclockwise direction movement of the atmosphere. And so underneath that, that's our upper low, if you will, or trough. And so we're getting a few widely isolated showers and storms, kind of. A few over towards Douglas, also down to the south, a few off to the west, primarily in the mountains. Bighorn over towards the Wind River Range, Wyoming Range, and quite a few over into the Black Hills there. And so we're going to have that chance again as we head through our Memorial Day. It'll be slightly warmer outside. We've been hanging out generally around 60 or low 60s. Locally here, we'll see that warm up just a couple degrees, still below average, but maybe some upper 60s for Memorial Day. Isolated storms, and then storm chances increase a bit on Tuesday and Wednesday, should fill in somewhat. So a few more around. It won't be a washout by any stretch, but there will be a couple showers and storms to contend with even through the rest of the week. And then the pattern begins to shift going into next weekend. We have ridging building over us. It's going to lead to warmer temperatures and a bit drier here Saturday, Sunday time frame next weekend. So we're looking at a chance getting in the red. That's where we could see a few showers and storms out here. So putting this into motion, we see most of the action early on off to the east, and then we get some daytime heating. And we see a couple more flaring up again, primarily over the mountains and adjacent valleys. Seems to be the best chance of Memorial Day. A lot of areas will stay dry. Over the next 5 days, the expected amount of precipitation ranges. Deeper shade of green is up to about 1/4 of an inch. The blues, 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch. Could be a little bit higher underneath these thunderstorms, of course. And the bulk of it, you can see down towards our southeast and also up towards the Bighorn Mountains. So low temperatures out the door around 35. Cooler in Yellowstone, 44 here locally in Douglas at 44. Warming up to around 68. Average high 71 for this time of the year. And we'll kind of bounce around, getting close to average at times, or maybe just above average and then below average, maybe for a day. And so this week, near average, we'll call it. Sunset at 8:32 p.m. And so we see the highs around the state. Could be some upper 70s. Worland at 77 and Riverton at 75. Cooler in the east. Newcastle at only 57 degrees. Again, dealing primarily with some of those morning showers. And looking ahead, Tuesday, 70 in Douglas, 74 here in Casper, 63 now in Newcastle and Rapid City. Some upper 70s, Riverton over towards Worland. And here's Wednesday. So we take a small dip in temps back down into the upper 60s. And we're back in the low 70s. Again, real spotty storms. Best chance is going to be Tuesday and again Wednesday here locally. And then isolated threats Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.